Hello, welcome to another live stream of Master Investor. Glad to be here again with another valuable video on money, business, and investing. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of Master Investor. We're more than an investment management company. Our mission is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education made simple. We're looking for opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. Today's theme is going to be taken from our ebook, Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. We're doing a 30-day challenge. We're going to keep it going for the entire year actually, because the more we talk about money and the more we learn about business, the better we do at building true wealth through investing. In order to become ultra wealthy and reach financial freedom, it is only possible through investing, sound investing, doing it the proper way with the wealthy mindset. Okay, we have been talking about the importance of the 10 controls of a master investor. We also, on our last episode, we discussed what is a master investor and why we need to become a capitalist, which is level 5 of a master investor, meaning that we are looking for problems that we can solve through a business, putting a system of systems together to deliver a solution to that problem. All right, so today, we're going to be speaking about what are the two types of investment income. This is chapter 15 from our ebook. You can find the link in the description if you'd like to download it and begin to read about the financial education that we have available for you to become wealthier and your entrepreneurship journey. All right, so it has over 500 pages long of financial education and a step-by-step guide on showing you exactly how to build true wealth using the internet. There are 5 different asset classes that we can invest today for passive income and capital gains income. Okay, and in fact, those are the 2 types of income that we can get when it comes to investing. Primarily 2 outcomes: capital gains income or passive income. And if you invest your money incorrectly, then you end up losing capital. So we have to make sure that we understand the investment and what type of return we are getting based on facts, so that we can ensure that we are going to achieve the results that we are wanting. Okay, don't go into any business blindly, because it's going to hinder you from building true wealth. Okay, so understanding financial education will give you the ability to unlock the real story of any type of investment that you're analyzing. We have spoken about intrinsic value, how important it is to build a brand when we are building a business. And also, if you are investing in companies, make sure that those companies are brands, meaning that they are brands with intrinsic value that are protected with trademarks and their legalities are in order. In order for that business to have a long-term success, it needs to be protected. Okay, a lot of people begin to build businesses, but they're not building a brand, they're building commodities. We want to ensure that whatever we are investing in and whatever we are building from scratch is aligned with a real brand that has intrinsic value. Today, if you look at the top brands in the world and companies such as Coca-Cola, Nike, Amazon, Netflix, etc., from any type of market, you will notice that the most important aspect of that business is the intrinsic value of that brand. That's what is worth the money of that brand. Okay, if you take Coca-Cola brand away from Coca-Cola, it's just a drink. Okay, and the product is not the most important thing, as we found out when we study and went over the cash flow triangle, which has the 8 elements of a successful business. One of them is a product, but it's not the most important element. All of the elements are important and essential when it comes to building a business. So if you're ready to start building a brand and having success using the internet by building wealth, okay, by investing in the 5 different asset classes that exist today, those 5 asset classes are business, real estate, crypto, commodities, and paper assets. Okay, and so when we choose an asset class, we need to ensure that we either getting capital gains income or we getting passive income. Those are the 2 types of income that exist when it comes to investing. Okay, and it has a pros and cons here at Master Investor. We help everyone understand that primarily we're going to focus on building passive income because that's the type of income that comes from assets that we control 100%, and it continues to pour excess of cash flow into our pockets, okay? And then we can also invest for capital gains income. However, passive income is taxed at the lowest bracket, lower than capital gains income. So when we use debt to invest for passive income, we can actually minimize taxes all the way to zero legally by having the right CPA and business attorney and our team, okay? Having legalities in order, using the laws to take advantage of our gains and profits and keeping more of them is what a true master investor does. So here in our community, you're going to learn how to use the business vocabulary, how to be a business person, how to ethically build wealth and reach total freedom using the new rules of money. We have an ebook on that as well. So you can go to our website and get the 10 new rules of money. Both of our ebooks that we have available right now are found on Amazon as well. If you like to read them on Kindle, feel free. However, I recommend that you go straight to our website because we have additional assets with each ebook that will come as a bonus by getting that ebook and digital course. And the more assets we add into that digital course with the ebook that you're going to download, you will always have access to those assets regardless if the price goes up, which it will, because the more assets we add into that ebook, the more valuable it becomes, okay? And it's all catered to help you build true wealth and passive income, and of course capital gains income. But we want to focus on building assets and acquiring assets that create passive income. And then yes, we can also focus on building capital gains income, but a lot of people that invest, they just focus on capital gains income because they lack financial education. It takes a higher level of financial IQ to build passive incomes. So learn the new rules of money. Stay tuned to all the videos that we're making through our channels and social media platforms. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new to our community, and go to our website, read our daily blogs. You can also sign up for the newsletter. It's free, and you will get our articles that we're publishing every week straight to your inbox, and it will take you about 10 minutes to read when we publish one, which will change your whole mindset and help you build true wealth. All right, so investor income number one, capital gains. If we enjoy watching those fixing up and flip it TV shows, we were probably already familiar with the concept of capital gains. Essentially, it is the game of buying and selling for a profit, okay? Capital gains are also taxed at a higher bracket, like I mentioned earlier. There are certain exceptions when it comes to real estate where we can defer taxes, and we must meet certain requirements within the law. So talk to your business team when you're going to flip a property to allocate those gains into a new property that is bigger, and that way you can minimize taxes or defer taxes. You will not be obligated to pay taxes on those gains. However, if you keep those gains and you don't invest it into a bigger asset, then you will have to pay taxes on those gains. Same thing when you're trading and doing other things that you're buying low and selling high, you will have to pay taxes on those gains as well, okay? So make sure that you focus on using debt, okay? If you have any capital that is available to you right now, use that capital to raise debt and use the entire debt to invest into the investment that you're going into, because debt is tax-free. Why? Because money is created with debt, and today in the future, money will be crypto. It is crypto, okay? So it's important that we also focus on investing in crypto and understanding crypto and be flexible to adapt to the new technologies that are available to us, because it will make us wealthier faster, okay? But today, money is created with debt, which is tax-free legally, okay? So when we use any type of debt, whether it's a personal credit card or business credit line or a personal loan or business loan, we can use that to invest into acquiring a new asset that will produce either passive income or capital gains. If we invest to build passive income with debt, then we can minimize taxes all the way to zero. Why? Because passive income is taxed at the lowest bracket, okay? And debt is tax-free, okay? So if you want to be a tax-free entity, which I suppose you want to if you're watching this video legally, then you need to understand how to build passive income, and you're doing so by hearing me out here on this valuable talks on money, business, and investing. Okay, so the second type of income, of course, is passive income, is cash flow. Okay, known as positive cash flow. Okay, cash flow is realized when we purchase an investment and hold onto it, and every month, quarter, or year, that investment returns money to us. Cash flow investors, unlike capital gains investors, typically do not want to sell their investments because we want to keep collecting the regular passive income of positive cash flow. Master Investor's motto is positive cash flow is king. If we purchase a stock that pays a dividend, then if we own that stock, it will generate money to us in the form of a dividend. That is called cash flow, positive cash flow. To cash flow in real estate, we will purchase a single family house, and instead of fixing it up and selling it, we will rent it out to others through Airbnb and other methods that we can lease the property to make positive cash flow every single month. Every month we will collect the rent and pay the expenses, including the mortgage or debt service. If we bought it at a good price and manage the property well, we will receive a profit every single month after we pay the mortgage and all the expenses, which will convert into positive cash flow for us. We're using debt, we're using the mortgage to create positive cash flow for us. That debt is tax-free, and of course, we're getting positive cash flow or passive income, which is taxed at the lowest bracket when we run all the expenses that we have in our lives through business expenses legally. Then we can minimize taxes all the way to zero and be tax-free entity legally. The cash flow investor is not as concerned as the capital gains investor whether the markets are up one day or down the next. The cash flow investor is looking at long-term trends and is not affected by short-term market ups and downs. What a great position to be in. Okay, and then I want to talk about the next, actually, because I think we have talked about this already in many of our videos, but this is just chapter 15 of our ebook, and let's just jump into chapter 16 in case we have already done so on chapter 15 before within the last week. Okay, what is the rat race? We probably heard of the term rat race before. People will reference it when they say things such as they are stuck in the rat race, or they hope that someday they can get out of this rat race, which is basically working at a job that you don't like just to pay the bills. You're doing it just to pay and meet the bills at the end of the month. Okay, if you stop working, then you have no other income coming in, and you find yourself in trouble. You might find yourself homeless, etc. Right? Depends on your position today financially and what responsibilities you have in your life. That's what's important, that before you take on a responsibility that will cost money, you need to figure out first whether an asset will be paying for that responsibility. And if the answer is no, then don't obtain that responsibility. I understand some of the responsibilities are required because you have to do it legally, right? But just like getting a car or getting a house or getting a credit card and paying clothes that you're not going to be used to make money just to look good and impress other people, then all of those things are liabilities that will take money away from you, will cost you money. And it's okay to have anything that we want as long as we have an asset that will pay for those liabilities. So understand the difference between an asset and a liability. For most of us, the rat race is a situation in which one day we wake up and feel as if we're trapped by our circumstances. It is frustrating, hard to break lifestyle that usually forces us to stay in jobs we don't always enjoy due to the multitude of financial obligations hanging over us: the mortgage, rent, medical bills, filling up the car up with gas, braces for the kids if you have kids, daycare, groceries, and so much more. Even those with seemingly good paying jobs often feel very close to poverty when they are caught in the rat race, because you're just working for money and all that money is gone by the end of the month. Okay, you're barely making it. And a lot of people put themselves in this position because they have kids too early. They have kids when they're not even supposed to be having kids, because a kid is a big responsibility. It's a 20-year project if you do it right, and it's a lifetime project if you don't do a good job on your first 20 years with the kid. And a lot of times people have them where they're not even supposed to take on that responsibility because they don't have the finances to take care for that kid. So now they find themselves working very hard. They don't spend time with their kids because daycare is taking care of their kids. And at nighttime, one of them is working hard, the other parent is with the kids after daycare and school. So it's a very tough lifestyle to live at the end of the day, which hinders the family to grow together. If you take a look at most families, they don't see each other very often during the day. Okay, so they leave their house and the things that they love the most to be at jobs that they don't like. What an irony, right? They leave the things that they love the most at home and other places to go to jobs that they do not like. It makes no sense at the end, and that is because the lack of financial education has put them in that position. That's why it's important to understand the new rules of money, how to invest like the wealthy do, and build true wealth by acquiring assets that create passive income and capital gains income. So understanding our personal financial statement is important. That's why we added a personal financial statement on our ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet Turn Passive Income On, because right there is the start to building true wealth, to read financial statements and starting with our own. Okay, everybody has one regardless of your financial situation, and every business and investment has one. That's why it's important that we know how to read our financial statements so that we can also read others' financial statements when we are investing. We need to reveal the real story behind the investment. All right, so let's move on over here. And you can find that financial statement that is blank. You can download it into Excel and fill it in so that you understand where you are financially today. That's step number one, actually, to build true wealth. Okay, and then on the next episode, we're going to talk about earned income versus passive income. Earned income is the type of income that you get from the rat race. If you have a job and you're exchanging time for money, that's ordinary income. Majority of people will spend their entire life working for earned income because they lack financial education. They don't know how to invest, and they give their money away to others to invest in fake assets. What's a fake asset? Fake asset is something that is labeled an asset and which it does not bring any passive income or capital gains income to that individual right now. Okay, so it just withdraws money away from the individual, costs us money every month to keep that fake asset. So such as 401ks, mutual funds, and other fake assets that were built for people that have lack of financial education, and they end up giving their money away, like I said, to others that are sales gurus. They're not even investors. They earn money through commissions by having other people's money invested in this fake assets. So invest in your financial education, that's the message, and take control of your finances so that you can make your financial decisions accordingly. All right, I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you for watching, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Subscribe to the channel and stay great and wealthy. Go to our website, download our ebook, find the link in the description, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet Turn Passive Income On. And of course, download the other ebook, The 10 New Rules of Money. Both of them are a must-have for financial library and of course to build true wealth. We are coming out with 4 more new ebooks, so stay tuned. In the next months, we're going to be release them into our website and of course all other platforms such as Amazon. If you have any questions, reach out to us. If you need to have marketing plan, business plan, if you want to talk about your brand and how to get started building true wealth, give us a call, set up a Zoom meeting with us, and we will be happy to help you get started building true wealth. We are here to help you and ensure that you have success when it comes to investing. We're giving you the power, you're making the decisions, and we're here to help you understand more about financial education and what it takes to build your asset column with real assets that produce passive income and capital gains income. Thank you for listening, and like I said, stay great and wealthy. Bye for now.